Liz, take it away.
Boom. All right, so, geez, I basically watched everything you guys were all watching, but I did start the Queen Charlotte.
Oh, God, I'm watching that too.
Oh, good Lord. The Queen,
all crossovers.
Yes, the Queen Charlotte on Netflix, which is a spinoff of Shonda Rhimes' Bridgerton.
Right, I think the official title is Queen Charlotte, A Bridgerton Story.
Sure. Throw the Bridgerton in there as well.
Just so you make sure.
In. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, so Bridgerton had 2 seasons, was very much a big success. There is a character that is the Queen Charlotte in it. And they have decided to basically, or Shonda decided, let's make the origin story of showing, how she became queen, how she behaved with the young King George, and how she formed her court, and the budget, I like to say that. I mean, the sets, the opulence, the costumes, holy moly. And I do think the young actress that plays Queen Charlotte, India Amarteifio, is so well cast opposite the adult,
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Who is from the first 2. And I was a little worried. I thought, oh my gosh, are we not going to get... Because the original Queen Charlotte was so good that I thought, oh, are we just not going to see her? We're just going to have this youthful version? No, they're going back and forth in time. I mean, I really like that device as well, don't you?
Yeah, there's a lot of intercutting between the Bridgerton timeline,
right,
where Queen Charlotte is like probably in her 50s or whatever, and has apparently had 13 children or some insane number. I mean, like, this is semi-historical, and then they've done their own Bridgerton
big twist.
Spin on it. So we're cutting back and forth between her as a 17-year-old bride, essentially, and this grown-up version, which is, I think, a good way to do it.
Yeah.
And it also incorporates a lot of the older actresses from Bridgerton.
Yeah, Lady Agatha Danbury, Lady Violet Bridgerton. Brimsby is a great character. Sam Clemmett plays him is a young version, and then the older Hugh Sachs is like, it's very fun because once you caught on to what was happening, it's like, oh, okay. And it is enjoyable to sort of watch them go back and forth. I don't know that we're going to have an old king because I'm only about 4 or 5 episodes in, and we really haven't seen the old version of King George.
Yeah, it's interesting. There's only 6 episodes.
What?
For some, I don't know.
Oh, no, I'm almost done.
I know. It's a short.
Ooh.
I'm on 4 right now. I'm almost done with episode 4. So I, of course, checked. I'm like, wait, how is it? I thought it was 8 or 10. No, it's 6.
But they did that to us the last season of Bridgerton, I thought, where they kind of broke it up. Am I crazy? I felt like they...
Oh, I don't know about that.
I don't know. That was Netflix. That was Stranger Things. Never mind.
Yes, that was Stranger Things.
So I do not feel like 6 episodes is enough. That's like crazy time. I mean, that's like, you got to give us a lot more than that. But I don't know. John, could you look up while I'm still commenting and tell me and make me sad if it's only 6 episodes?
In the meantime, I just want to say that the young actor who is playing George, because historically, the madness of King George, that King George actually had some kind of either illness or psychological thing that was being dealt with. And there's a famous movie that was made called The Madness of King George, which is amazing.
Right.
And that story is really what we're kind of dealing with. So it's Queen Charlotte being in love with George, who is kind of falling apart.
Right. Which the first indications of it felt like a massive panic attack he was having.
Yeah.
And...
It's so
because
interesting.
he does go from light to dark in his personality relatively quickly at times. You're like, okay.
Well, and I will say they are certainly not trying to be like a historical fiction type of show.
No,
it's loosely based on, I think there was even at the beginning of the first episode, there was like, this is a story. Just a story and our version of this story or whatever.
Yes, the narrator, played by Julia Andrews. She gave us the little, listen, everybody.
Yeah,
this is not historically accurate completely.
Correct.
This is an inspiration, but they are peppering in probably some elements that are some historical elements.
That's the idea, that they're basing it on this King George and Queen Charlotte situation. What?
Oh my gosh! Wait. We got the young Lady Danbury.
Oh yeah,
she's fabulous. And then
fabulous.
when you realize the counterpart, the older Lady Agatha.
I know. I'm like, where did that cane come from?
Oh, who she just so over pronunciates every single word. And I'm like, actually, I could take a note from that. But in the earlier part, how we get introduced to her and her husband, I had to look him up because I'm like,
he doesn't look like that.
I was like, is that how he looks? I was alarmed.
He looks so bad.
I was
really
alarmed.
done him wrong. I mean, that poor man.
And I also thought, is that his mouth? Like, because it's so like down-toned. and he's boning her at every opportunity he can get. It is so alarming.
Are his teeth like grayed out? Like, what is happening? I don't understand.
A very good-looking man.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. They have done him wrong.
He's a Nigerian actor, and he's actually good looking. So
I know.
they just really messed with his whole, and then he's deciding to do the very exaggerate the straight mouth. Like, I don't even know how
his hair. Oh my God. It's all just so much.
And I just love how she kind of just puts up with him. But it is, I think the casting is very fun. They're having a ball with it. Like I said, the costumes, the sets, the props. I mean, just fabulous. So Shonda Rhimes, you did it again. It pulled me in, and it better be more than 6 episodes. John, any indication?
No, it isn't.
It's only 6?
And no talk yet of season 2. So
there is no way I'm going to get my satisfaction. I only have 2 episodes left. Shonda Rhimes, I am annoyed with you now. You're going to leave me frustrated.
Well, it's not her fault.
Much like the Queen Charlotte, who I think is very frustrated sexually through some of this. I'm going to be frustrated. Yes, but I love it. Netflix. Highly recommend it.